What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 30 of our Wolves career mode, and today, three big games for you. We got Liverpool in the league, Sheffield United in the league, and then Brentford in the league. We are going to sim this Lazio game because we have already won the group, so there's no real need to go ahead and sit along with that. But as you can see, the big game of the episode against Liverpool here, they are 4 points back of us, and they sit in 5th. We've dropped 2 of our last 3. It's getting tight in and around here at the moment. And we can't really, I don't want to say afford to lose this, but that's not really not one of these games we want to go ahead and lose. So everyone's fit and ready to go. A humongous game here. We're going to jump right on into it. Wolves Liverpool. Let's go. Oh, nice turn in there from Firmino. It's a good take, but also comes along with a good tackle. There's Traore. Starting to race around here, and it's Milner playing at left back. And Traore should have the beating of him, and he slips it across there. What a block. It's going to come back down to Neves. Slips it out there to Semedo. Nice turn inside. Guendouzi. And he can slip that in. That's lovely football. That's a good save. Really good football. And with Milner at left back, hopefully we can expose it a little bit with Traore. Oh, lovely ball in there to Salah. Oh, what a ball across. I thought we had that. It's a tap in for Sadio Mane, and Liverpool have taken an early advantage here. 1-0. That's a good ball out there. I just thought we had Salah covered. The ball got by the center back here. We'll see it again. Really thought we had this. Looks like it's just gone right through his legs. Very close. And it's an easy enough finish for someone of Sadio Mane's caliber. It's 1-0 after 15 minutes. Free kick in a very dangerous position as Neves looks to go find this corner. And Kenny, he hits it nicely and off the post, and thought it might fall to the head of one of our players there. Not quite. Decent effort. But onto the post. One more. Here's Jimenez. Nice turn. Still managing to hold on to it. Brilliant from Jimenez, and he gets that through to Lucas. And Lucas in on goal! Oh, he's dragged that wide. That's a massive, massive opportunity for Lucas to level things up. That has to get that on target. Here's Johnny. 20 minutes to go. Not a ton of time. He's offside. Not quite, actually. Thought for a moment he was. And it comes to Jimenez, and Jimenez! There it is! We've leveled it here. I thought he was offside. If you saw, too, I just kind of pulled back inside. I went to shoot. Normally, when I'm offside, I just hit the B button. It's just something I do, and I almost did it there. But luckily, I switched onto the fake shot quickly enough, and that ball got right into Jimenez. That run dragged Sanchez away. It's an excellent finish from Jimenez as well. There's 10 minutes left in the... or 20 minutes still. And it's 1-1. Is there a winner for anybody? Nice take. Nick it away. High up the pitch here. Still on it. Can we get that through to Traore? We can. And Traore gets it across. And Jimenez. Oh, what a save. An excellent ball across. And Alisson's done so well there. And Jimenez. Once again, the opportunity comes. And over the bar it goes. A minute to go. Is there a late bit of magic from one of these two teams? As they race forward. It's Henderson on it. 2 minutes added on. Do manage to nick it off him, though. Now can we go back the other end? Rene Adelaide. You can have it out there to Traore. And Traore's pace. Can it cause problems? Back inside. Finds a good ball across. And very well dug out by Trent. And it looks like we are going to finish level here. 1-1 the final. A decent point. That's one of those games we really didn't want to lose. And luckily we haven't. So we keep the gap between us and 5th and Liverpool there. And escape we do. Chelsea win their game. City win their game. City pull further ahead. Which is okay, really. I mean, as we said, we're looking to finish top 4 here as Chelsea go above us as well. That's not as ideal, as Campagna's finally been sold, which is good. How many bids came in for him? God knows what. But St. Maximin happy to get all the first-team football. Me too. So, excuse me. We are 4 points ahead of Liverpool still. 5 ahead of Arsenal. It's all rather tight here, isn't it? It is all rather tight. We sit in third. 1 point back of Chelsea. 6 back of City. And then 2 points ahead of Tottenham. 4 ahead of Liverpool. And 5 ahead of Arsenal. So we're in that spot in between where everybody is kind of in reach. And while it's 11 points between first and sixth, everybody is still, as I said, kind of in reach. So it's going to be a tough season. We're going to start Rene Adelaide. Dendoncker can start as well. Kind of want to make a couple of changes here. I want to bring Vitinha in to start. Moutinho can come onto the bench. And I want to give Neto a start alongside Fabio Silva. And then at left back, Nuri can grab a go. And we should be ready to jump into this. So let's go. I may want to make one more change to the bench. Johnny can come off and Hoover can come on. And Saiz can come on ahead of Connor Cody. So let's jump into this. Wolves, Sheffield. Let's go. Back inside. Here's Vitinha. Slipped in. Nicely done. And Silva, can he get it back to Vitinha? He can. And Vitinha, great touch. Slides it across. And what a start here. What a move. Fabio Silva finishes it off. And the two are new young kids in real life who have signed for Wolves. Fabio Silva, Vitinha, linking up excellently. A lovely bit of football between those two. And it's a tap-in for Fabio Silva. And what a start here. 3 minutes gone. And we're ahead of Sheffield. Nice ball in there. Vitinha. Can't quite get it away, but Fabio Silva's going to run away with it here. And Fabio Silva, good save. It's going to come back. Oh, it's in the back of the net. He's managed it. It's 2-0. What an opening 10 minutes here. Vitinha once again involved. He got a little bit lucky. It fell back to him. Slipped Fabio Silva in. Excellently done. And we are 2-0 up and cruising inside 10 minutes. It's a lovely ball in. Fabio Silva's in here. Decent save. It comes back to him. It goes up in the air. And that's quite acrobatic. Very well composed. Oh, just gets it by the Sheffield United man's outstretched foot. And 2-0 on 9 minutes. Guendouzi. And slip that through to Vitinha again. And look at us all over at the moment. 3-0. And this game's done and dusted inside 12 minutes. I'm not sure what Sheffield United are playing at. Vitinha heavily involved early, as he has played a part in all 3 goals. And he's just right through the middle. And I'm not sure what the issue here is with Sheffield United, but awful start to the game. An excellent finish there from Vitinha. As I said, 3-0 on 12 minutes. Stunning. Giving it away high up the pitch here. Silva gets it back into Vitinha. Off the back of him, puts that really good ball into space, and it's Fabio Silva's again. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on with Sheffield United. It's 4-0. This reminds me a lot of that Liverpool-Arsenal game a few years back. What a finish that is from Fabio Silva as he puts that right into the corner. It's 4-0 here after 15 minutes. And as I said, it was reminding me of that Liverpool game. They beat Arsenal 5-0. They were 4-0 up after 20 minutes. It's just every time they come forward, or every time we get the ball, we're scoring goals. Unbelievable start. Nicely done by Sheffield. It's a good ball in. Can't quite take it off him. Sanderberg. And he does so well to make space. Has a decent effort as well. Parried away in the end by Patricio. It's a good effort. Played it a little bit wide. Not exactly what I would have liked, but Traore's on it here. And he can play a perfect ball in there to Fabio Silva. And Fabio Silva, what a finish. It's his 4th of the game, and we start the second half out. We started the first. 4 minutes into it. We grab another goal, and we've just been absolutely dominant, to say the least. I mean, what more could you say? It's an excellent ball out there. And that's a great finish. Just opens his body, rolls it into the corner. An excellent, excellent finish from the young man who, as I said, has 4 today. A stunning performance from him. It's 5-0 on 50 minutes. Corner set to come in here for Sheffield, who just want to put something on the scoreboard if they're not going to grab a win, which they're obviously not. But he's turned inside. Oh, just wide. Oh, managed. How he managed to get that through the bodies, I will never know. But and then he puts it wide. It's unfortunate for him. Played on. Can we get there? We just can. Here's Fabio Silva, and he can play that through to Vitinha. And Vitinha's gonna just get here. Strange running from Vitinha. He steps inside. It's a lovely finish. And it's the Vitinha and Fabio Silva show. The future here at Wolves, surely. And these two are ripping Sheffield apart. It's a 6th. And what a goal. As that gets played through, he's running very oddly there, but he steps back inside. Just puts that into the bottom corner. An excellent, excellent finish from the young man. And it's 6-0 on 65. Oh, can't quite do enough there, but we managed to nick that off. It's played on. Here's Vitinha. Slipped inside. Rene Adelaide. Nuri, and he can play that through the gap. And it's Neto who's going to come here. And this is once again excellent football. Slides it across. Silva tap in. Unselfish from Neto to let Fabio Silva have his 5th, but that's all about the move. It's excellent football on that left-hand side. Nuri just slips it into that gap. Neto sliding into that space, plays it across, tap in the end for Fabio Silva's 5th. Unbelievable football, and it's the kids. It's the youngsters here who are pushing to eventually get into that first-team spot. And they're playing incredibly well. Vitinha and Fabio Silva, obviously, but Neto still playing rather well. Can we get a header onto that? We just can. And that will end up doing it, most likely. As the whistle is blown, 7-0 the final score. And Fabio Silva is going to go up and collect the match ball. 6 shots, 5 goals. Stunning from the young Portuguese striker. Brilliant, really. If we've torn Sheffield United apart, we really have. City win again, though. Tottenham win again, though. But we have opened that gap a little bit more on Liverpool, as Tottenham have just beaten them. So that's a pretty good result. So let's go ahead and sim this Lazio game. Lazio, a little bit of a treat for them. We are going to have our second team out there. Max Kilman is going to go. By the looks of it, we'll see. In real life, he's gotten some game time. Though they're rather thin at the back. But he's just not up to our standard at the moment, unfortunately for him. So, as I said, Lazio going to get a little bit of luck here. As they are going to play the second team, or the young kids. We are going to put them out, or mostly young kids. But they only, by the looks of it, only need a point to go through. So that's lucky for them, but we'll see what happens. Do the kids put in a performance? Not quite, as Lazio win 2-0. Correa with 2 goals. And Lazio will go through with us. And that means Dutch champions Ajax are out of the Champions League. And we go through to the round of 16. Very, very nice. But let's jump into this. We have another game that should be winnable as we pass Chelsea up back into second place. We are 2 points out of 4th, 1 ahead of 3rd. And then the gap there between us and 5th is rather large. As you can see, 7 points between us and Liverpool. And then 7 or 8 points between us and United. And as you can see, Arsenal aren't there. That means that must be 2 games without a win, or a game without a win at least. Not great from Arsenal, who had a chance to creep up into the conversation, but have not. So, let's jump into this game. We have a big old game here. Well, they're all big. But obviously, we want to keep on winning. So let's jump into this. We have Wolves-Brentford. I want to make a change or two. Traore has been playing quite a few games lately. We're going to give... everyone's kind of tired, unfortunately, after what we've done there. Let's see. I kind of want to... We'll start Buta. We'll start Buta at right wing. And then just a couple of changes here. I want to put Gibbs White onto the bench, or onto the starting lineup ahead of Lucas. And then I think that'll probably do it for now. Actually, Bully can have a run out as well. So let's jump into this. Brentford Wolves. Let's go. Johnny Guendouzi. That's lovely stuff here. Jimenez. Can we play that through the gap? We can. What a take from Neves as well. And he can slip that through to Morgan Gibbs White. What a finish. And once again, what a start against the team lower end on the table. These are the teams we struggle to break down sometimes. But when you get that early goal, they open up quite a bit. And Morgan Gibbs White, who comes into the starting lineup today, has given us the lead. It's excellently played on to Neves, who does well to step. And then it just plays it out there. And that's a lovely, lovely finish. He's just rolled it into that bottom corner. And are we going to have another 7-0 kind of situation as we've taken an early lead? 1-0. Nice win. Now here's St. Maximin. Plays it to Gibbs White. Does well to take that and run. Here's St. Maximin now. Steps back inside and Gibbs White gets into a good space. He's going to go from distance. Oh, what a save. A really, really good save. Space opened up for him. Nice attempt as Jimenez doubles our lead. It's another header from a corner. He gets quite a few of those. And it's 2-0 on 13 minutes. Not quite as quick as the Sheffield United game, but 2 goals quickly once again. And this one's straightforward as the corner comes in. Jimenez, free header essentially. Does it so well, heads it down. Goalkeeper can't get to it. And it's 2-0 on 13 minutes. It's Fosu taken off him though. Here's Semedo. There's a run being made out wide from Buta. And Buta is going to step inside here. Still holding on to it, but the run being made by Semedo into an excellent spot. Cuts back in, slides it across. Jimenez, there it is. It's 3-0. And once again, game over, surely. 3-0 on the half hour. And while Brentford are showing a little bit more than Sheffield may have, it's still not quite enough, is it? It's excellent here. It's a really good run. Just steps inside. Slides it across, and Jimenez does not miss those. It's an excellent little finish. And on 31 minutes, it's 3-0. Nicely played on. One more. Here's Jimenez. And Jimenez is going to race forward. Look at all the space out here. Can we get it back to Jimenez? We can. And Jimenez is in on goal. Great finish. It's 4-0. 38 minutes gone. And we've once again hit 4 in the first half. Pretty incredible what's going on right now. When you score an early goal against these teams that love to sit back, you're almost guaranteed to score a boatload. They come out, they chase the game, they're just not good enough really. And on 38 minutes it shows 4-0. Oh, nicely played in. Force is going to be in on goal here. Lovely finish as well. Dreadful defending on our end as Brentford pull a goal back. It's 4-1 now on 53 minutes. A really good finish. I've just stepped up. That's it. I have stepped into that space to try and block the pass. Hasn't worked. And they've taken complete advantage of it. Oh, he's just done it right behind us. And look at that finish. We also took him out there. If that hadn't gone in, surely a penalty as well. And Brentford grab a goal. 4-1 on 53 minutes. Nice tackle by Bully. And now that's a really good ball to Fabio Silva, and he's through on goal here. Great take. Fabio Silva, of course. And the form he's in. Do you back him to miss? Of course not. You back him to score. It's an excellent finish from Silva. He's just running behind the defense there. Easy as that. And watch this finish. This is beautiful. He's just hit that so well, hasn't he? It's an easy finish. I mean, he's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He's just got to pick the spot. But he's actually hit that really, really sweetly. It's a really good finish. And it's 5-1 here on 68 minutes. Here's Rene Adelaide. And we are racing forward. Plays that through. One more. Fabio Silva. In on goal here. Steps inside. And look at that. There's just too much space. And he is too good. He is turning into quite the player, this Fabio Silva. And the heir apparent to Raul Jimenez, who's also playing incredibly well for us. But look at this. Gets slipped in. Turns to have a shot. Just slips inside. Nothing really the defender could really do about that. Harsh to blame him for anything. But it's an easy enough finish in the end as he made space. Lovely stuff. It's 6-1 here on 83 minutes. 30 seconds to go as the free kick is set to come in for Brentford as they look for another consolation. And it's actually falling around there. Kicked up into the air and the whistle blows. It's game over. Brentford emphatically beaten, though did better in the end than Sheffield United did, I suppose, if they want to take any solace from that. But once again, a great performance, scoring loads of goals, moving freely. And that all comes to that early goal, because teams sit back and they're difficult to break down after a half hour of no scoring. But when you score those early goals and they're forced to come out, it's too much. So, we're 3 points back of Manchester City now. Did they lose? We're going to have to take a look. Matches rescheduled, which means we've drawn our Champions League opponents as well. Oh, City have not played yet. That'll do it. But we stay 1 point ahead of Chelsea, of course, after the win. And Manchester City do win as Kilman has been sold. So, not too bad. So, let's take a look. Next episode's going to be, we are going to be back on our 3-game schedule. Or we're already on our 3-game schedule, aren't we? Tottenham, Crystal Palace, and Leicester. That is not easy, and I believe we've drawn our... Yep, we have. We've drawn PSG. Ugh. Look at that schedule in February. Manchester City, Manchester United, PSG, Chelsea. And then Bournemouth, Arsenal, PSG. Holy cow. Holy cow. What's January like? What's the end of January like? Okay, well... It's a little bit easier. Hopefully we can get through January and be in this position here. And as you can see, still 7 points out of Liverpool. And everything's kind of the same after last game. Everybody seemingly won, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.